Hello everyone, I haven't been playing chess for quite a bit of time, and the reason for that is because I was working hard on the game of Go, and I'm now uh, starting to improve my skills because I really got addicted to the game of Go. But it's not the um, reason to forget about chess. So for those of you who has um, been waiting for some chess contents, I will do some. Okay, so uh, today's video topic would be uh, do not make chicken moves. So this is especially valuable for the game of Go because chicken moves, like coward moves, they might taking on e4 is not good. D4 follows. Um, and still, yeah, well, probably now I can essentially. Um, yeah, okay, let me just finish the thought, then I will stop playing because I'm not sure whether I should play c3 to save the light square bishop or rook e1 because I don't quite remember what to do at this point, assuming that d6 is played. So, a chicken move or coward moves are those that cost you a lot in the game of Go, as well as in chess. Like in the recent games, in the recent game with Crazy Lot 10, if you've been watching that one on the channel here on YouTube, I was playing a variation of Caracan with whites with g3, and I played d3 instead of d4. And although Black's position in that game was quite not as good, but according to Engine, it was essentially fine. So, and my opponent won the game. Well, he was 1900, but anyway. So if I played d4, I had better chances. So this game is all about do not be scared. Just do not be scared, and if you can calculate well, then you just fine. Okay, I want to play c3. I don't quite remember if this is possible, essentially, to take this pawn or not. Yeah, probably now I can do this one, and if it takes the bishop, then okay. So I don't even know, h3. Maybe h3. Maybe I should have played h3 instead of c3. I don't quite remember. But anyway, we're already playing, so this is very likely to happen that the game would just go on. So if c3 was not played, then knight to d4 would be quite a severe move. Here, though, our queen is about to join the attack. So I'm thinking about going queen to g3 on this one, then d4 with another bishop to h6. This might be a good plan. Unless, yeah, if I go queen to g3 now, knight to h5 might be a little bit not good. Some crazy idea like playing bishop to d1 has just came to my head, but apparently I will not be doing this. And I just play the standard d4. I think, yeah, this, well, taking is not the best ever option, but oh, since the knight is no longer pinned, now I'm forced to give up my light square bishop. Yeah, yeah, I just keep warming up. I just want to drink some coffee, yeah, because I didn't have time to. But if I just take with a pawn, then simply knight takes, hitting the queen, leaving the loose bishop here. This is very bad. So I'm forced to give up the light square bishop. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm almost done drinking coffee. Okay, yeah, sorry. But If I take the knight, I essentially don't have any other option at the moment. So breaking his pawn structure and developing a good center. And now knight don't need to go to d2, f1, and then either to e3 or g3, as it usually does in real past, but it just can directly go to c3 with an advantage. So he tells me that I would not be capable of moving this bishop away. But anyway, knight to c3 seems to be a good choice. I can play rook to b1. This is a little bit slow, but anyway. Bishop to g4 is probably not going to work. e5 might be. e5 takes where the knight goes. Knight goes here, I guess. Yep. So e5. Yeah. So images simply take, which I don't quite like, because I lose a pawn, but he would still have double pawns though. So e5. If it takes, he takes the knight. I take the bishop. So this is better for me. e5. Knight's not coming here. Not coming here. Not coming here. So either comes here or here. And if takes, the knight probably goes here. So yeah, anyway, I think e5 is good enough weapon of choice here. So again, if takes, just takes the bishop with double attack. Okay. Now there is no more threat to the knight. Knight cannot go here because simply either knight or queen takes. Apparently knight takes is fine. And now if knight goes here, this is just slow. And rook comes to d1, hitting the queen. Not quite sure if that is good enough. Well, now I can pin for sure. Now this might be a good enough option to have. Just pin. So he is now attacking the pawn, but if I do this, he would no longer be attacking the pawn. I'm also thinking about knight to d5, maybe. So, well, just what can I do after? I can, for instance, go. Yeah. By the way, I can go. So rook here, then queen to g4, and with the knight of bishop goes to h6. This might be a good idea. So I would be, with queen here, I would be attacking the knight, and at the same time, I would be threatening to win this rook. Okay. So unpin is okay. Now he is about to capture my pawn. He really wants to capture my pawn. So if I play this, takes, and then what? Pretty much nothing. But if I protect like queen to g3, I would protect the pawn. But okay. Since the queen went here, bishop h4 is no longer an issue. So I think this might be possible. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, I ran out of coffee. Okay. Anyway. So, bishop to h6 is threatening now. Okay, he sees that. This is good. So, what if I play b3? Is this bishop a problem? Is this knight a problem? I hope it's not, because I really want to start developing my bishop here. Maybe even bishop to b3, eyeing the king. So bishop to b3, and then knight to d5, and then maybe e6. So I would be eyeing this one in particular. So this might be a good plan, I think. It might be a good plan. Does he have c4? Oh, yeah, that's the good question. Okay, I think. Well, I'm really wondering. So he essentially plays the knight here to play the c4. So bishop here, then c4, knight comes, takes. Yeah, I think this is okay. I think this is just fine. So knight goes to d5. I would exchange there. Oh, he does not allow me doing this. So if rook takes, I'm in here. If knight goes here, knight takes, and I'm knight down. If I play e6, he may simply play f6. He's not going to take. So he just plays f6. And I don't have an attack then. This is not good. On the other hand, what if I play knight to e4? Then c4 is still possible, but maybe then playing this one is, and then f6. If knight takes on f6, it's not going to work, but anyway, at least now takes is fine. So on this move, knight can go to d5, but anyway, I think I need to play this anyway. I'm even thinking about playing knight to f6 without playing e6. So if knight goes to f6, what takes? Pawn takes, right? Then pawn takes, hitting the bishop. Oh, even with this move, whoa, this is interesting. This is interesting, really. So I'm really thinking about knight f6 now. So let me calculate. I have 10 minutes, so I can enjoy my time thinking. So let's calculate some variations. So let's say knight goes to f6, hits the queen, hits the rook, so he needs to do something with this, right? So if bishop takes the knight, then pawn takes. If pawn takes, then bishop takes, check, rook protects, and checkmate. I don't even need to capture that one. Knight to f6. If pawn takes, the problem is that my queen is pinned. So let's see, knight to f6 takes, and my queen is on fire. So I just take this one. I take the pawn, threatening the bishop. So he takes my queen. Then I take this one. And this would be a check. Okay? And then I can take the rook. So queen sack is about to happen in this game, I believe. Is there anything better than this? I'm not quite sure. If rook takes, just rook takes. Yeah, knight f6 is interesting. So again, pawn takes with a pawn. A rook takes queen, takes the bishop, check. Okay? So he needs to do something. Yeah? Then either pawn or rook takes, hits the queen. Yeah. I don't know, guys. I may lose this game, but I'm really tempted to try this. I'm really tempted to try this because this move looks very interesting. Yeah. This move looks very interesting. Yes, queen sack. Okay. Queen sack. Did I miscalculate something? Yeah, I miscalculated that he can essentially, instead of taking my queen immediately, he may consider taking the rook, apparently. And this is probably going to be just good enough for him. So yeah, it must be a blunder. Yeah, rook takes, and then rook takes, and then here, check. King steps aside. Okay, he doesn't. Yeah, but then I had rook to d8 essentially, and winning the queen. So this might be interesting anyway. So check. Also, I would take this rook. Okay. Now, if I take, I'm just wondering what to take with. What to take with? Yeah. By the way, I can take the rook. If nothing else, I can simply take the rook. So let me think a little bit more. So if I think rook takes, so queen would be pinned. So queen takes. Nope. Here, so here, check. I think, yeah, I think rook takes is good enough. Also, I can take his rook with my bishop. So let's go for this kind of thing here. All right. Yeah, and he resigns. Yeah, this was quite a fantastic game, essentially. I just want to have a look at the variation that if we just capture the rook in between. So let's go to analysis board and have a look how this could have happened. Yeah, at this move, I just want to turn the engine on. No, knight to f6 is not an engine choice, so probably this has a drawback. This probably has a drawback. So it shows that black is essentially winning here. Okay, takes and takes. Yeah, so this is the variation. This is the variation I was concerned after I played this eventually. Yeah, because if rook takes, no. Oh, interesting, interesting. So again, he just doesn't have to. Yeah, if it takes, this still kind of works. This still works fantastically because I have this kind of thing. Yeah, so even this variation essentially could work. And takes here. I may just win all the material. This is not as crushing, by the way, but yeah, so this is not as crushing. I should just keep my, should keep my rook here. And then what? Why not to protect? Oh, because it would get captured. Oh, now it takes. Oh, yes, takes, check. Okay, and now just crushing all the materials. Yeah, this is interesting, but quite interestingly, this was not the case because he does not have to take the queen. He does not have to take the queen. This is interesting. I would never think that he would play something else but taking the queen. And yeah, the idea is that if you keep this rook, if you keep the pawn like blocking the bishop, the scope of the bishop, then essentially, yeah, what do we end up with? So just ending up being a piece down, just sacrificing that knight essentially for nothing, and then black would be trying to exchange. Yeah, but you need to have iron balls in order to not take the queen where it's sacrificed in such a tempting way. So yeah, this is the lesson from the game. So no chicken moves, and yeah, human player would most likely not find this. However,